Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a few days since I've released a property video. Because we've been so excited about the Wonder Condos launch, we just made a crazy video for it, and I'm going to post it soon. But I wanted to show you 450 Rhodes Avenue. Take you through a little. We're going to go through, take a little walk into history here, back into 1986. With 450 Rhodes Avenue. I'll show you where we're going to go with this in a second, from sort of way back in the day to where it's at now with the fully renovated version. So no photo available here. 78, 8,000, and then coming up to 119,000 in 1987, and then up to this one didn't sell, this one didn't sell, and then finally it sold for $226,000 in 2004. So here's kind of what the house looked like in 2004. You can see fairly basic East Leslieville house. Nobody really wanted to, nobody preferred to live this far east in Leslieville back in the day. They all kind of wanted the more prime streets. And at this time, homes were selling for around $300,000 to $400,000 in the more prime streets. So again, then they sold it a couple of years after for $270,000, and then the current developer got a hold of it for $471K in 2015. I don't know the condition of the inside of the home at that time, but it seems like since they don't have any photos of the inside, we can assume that it wasn't all that livable. So let me show you where it's at now, from $471,000 to $1.849 million. So check out this house right here. It's been really, really nicely renovated. We had some clients go through it on the weekend with their architect friend, who did point out a few things about this house. So if you want to give me a shout, I can tell you about that. ARA@property.ca or 416-434-1511, and I can tell you all about it. But the space is, there's nothing like it on the market right now in the East End. It is expensive for this part of, this is my favorite part right here, the rooftop patio. It's a bit expensive for this part of the eastern portion of Leslieville near Little India. So I can show you where it is. Right here, as you approach the tracks at Coxwell, Gerrard turns into Fairford here. I'm not sure if you knew that, but that's what happens. And then Gerrard continues over here as Eastwood ends at Coxwell. So there's a lot of stuff going on around the neighborhood. A ton different from when it sold way back in the day for those other numbers that we were talking about. So the street has changed dramatically. Let's see if the street view has... So it's still got the old house, obviously. I remember I sold this house right here, 452, not too long after they bought this house. That looks very different now too. So anyway, you can see how it's a very quiet street here, and ends right here at the dead end where the train tracks are. You really can barely hear those train tracks, especially if you're in the house. So they're not a major concern at all. Let's zoom back out real quick. Oh, that's not how you zoom out. Anyway, so just to wrap this thing up, we're at 1.849 today, and just when going through comparables, I mean, it's totally justifiable with the fact, considering the fact that it's so unique. It has a garage built into the front of the house, which is really cool. Offers are anytime on this house. We don't expect there to be a mad lineup of people looking to buy a home at this price in this particular location, but if you are looking for a home that is incredibly large in terms of interior square footage, probably the largest home on the market in the East End with this type of square footage right now. Also the basement with it's finished because it's brand new. It has a walkout, so there is an option to convert that into an apartment at some point, nanny suite, that sort of thing, to help keep the family together for a little bit longer. And that's it. So in terms of comparables, I haven't had the time to go through that for this video. I've gone through it for myself. I can easily show you 3 comparables that will justify this price. If you want me to send you those, it's ARA@property.ca. And that's it for today's video, short and sweet. We're going to get back to the Wonder Condos promotion. If you want to go to wondercondos.co and just check out what we have coming up there. Our meeting there is on the 23rd, which is Thursday, to get floor plans and prices. So I want you to be the first to lay your eyes on those. And that is all. So 450 Rhodes, if you want to take a look at that, give me a shout, 416-434-1511.